No doubt, no doubt. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on location at Brookdale Health, located at 5740 Brooklyn Boulevard, on the corner of Brooklyn Boulevard and Bass Lake Road, 763-561-4045. That number again, 763-561-4045. If you've been in that automobile accident and you want to get your body better faster, it is definitely Brookdale Health. We're talking physical therapy and chiropractic. Those two hand in hand works with getting that body better faster. And in my studio, I got Dr. Lutz. And when it comes to being a chiropractor right here, I like to say good afternoon and how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. It's another beautiful day out there.
No doubt, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to going upstairs and working out on some of the equipment up there in order to get my body better faster to getting on that golf course. Because I've been watching and hearing about who shall we put in here? Dr. Erickson?
Yeah.
And he's hitting the ball like a little further this year than he did last year. And I think he's been working out, but he hasn't told us about it.
He has been working out, and that's why we got to get you upstairs and get you working out to get you bigger, better, and faster.
No doubt. Now, when it comes to chiropractic, can you explain just a little bit of the chiropractic side and how it works for one that does not know?
Sure. You know, when people come in, we see it. You know, we see people with car accidents quite a bit. And when you take that impact of the car and they see the dents in their car, they got to understand that same force caused some damage or some trauma to their body. And it knocks you out of position, it knocks you out of alignment. So what chiropractic does is we look at how your body is moving and working correctly. And when it's incorrectly working, we want to get that thing moving correctly again. So we assess the body, we assess your movement, we assess your joint movement, we find out where the muscle spasms and the pains are coming from, and we make subtle, gentle corrections to get your body to work better again.
Now, when it comes to the chiropractic side, and I know that there's a thing called adjustment to where, you know, if you're left-handed, your right side tends to be a little stronger or weaker and vice versa. But in the process of that, and then there's a thing called alignment and aligning that body up. How does that work, or what's going on when you go into that area?
Well, when we go into help align the spines, we put just gentle pressure along that body, along those joints. And as we do that, we make subtle corrections. You know, sometimes people hear a little noise. Sometimes they hear a little pop, a little crack, and they get a little bit worried about that. And that's just the release of that pressure. And actually, when people, they're worried about hearing this noise. And they hear that noise, and we tell them, okay, let's get up, let's move around a little bit, let's turn our head a little bit better. And now they can feel that it's easier to turn, it's easier to bend, it's easier to tilt. So those are the things that when we make those alignment corrections, we see the results right away in that you can move more smoothly and easily, and it doesn't hurt as much. That's the biggest thing.
Now, Brookdale Health has been at the same location for, let's say, 42
years.
42 years. Now, out of those 42 years, how long have you been here? And I know that you're one of the senior chiropractors.
Yeah, I've been here 31 years.
Okay.
Dr. Erickson, he started the practice 42 years ago. I was fortunate enough to join him about 10 years in. So.
And then also when it comes to being here for as many years as you have, one of those memorable moments when it comes to a patient or a client, whichever title that steps in front of you.
Well, I tell you what, every day is a little bit memorable. You know, the biggest things is when we get patients that they come in and they can't do much. You know, it hurts all the time. They can't play with their kids. They can't go to work. And by the time they're done here, and we work with the chiropractor and physical therapy with these injuries, they're back doing the things that they want to do. And not so much that they feel better, it's if they want to garden, they can go back and garden. If they want to go play golf, they go play golf. If they want to sit in a fishing boat all day long, they can sit in the fishing boat all day long. Because those are the things that people have lost because of injuries, and that's the things that we want to get back. And that's what's the kind of the fulfilling and rewarding thing, is when you hear and they come back and say, hey, I can do this stuff again.
So now, when we're talking about getting that body better faster, and we're talking about Brookdale Health, we do it from physical therapy and chiropractic. Those two hand in hand works with getting that body better faster.
It does, because chiropractic gets you moving again, and then the physical therapy builds you back up again, and builds that strength back up, builds that function again, and that's how you get to return to where you were before. And that's really what we want to do with every patient that walks in the door.
No doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to get your body better faster it is definitely Brookdale Health. Located at 5740 Brooklyn Boulevard on the corner of Brooklyn Boulevard and Bass Lake Road, 763-561-4045. Make that call today. Get your body better faster. It's FM 89.9 KMOJ.